Now, listen, you guys, it seems like the Beehive and the Rihanna Navy are out here having a little back and forth because of Billboard's, greatest pop star list. And we're also going to be talking about Nicki Minaj and Ebro. It seems like the two of them are on good terms. And we're also going to be discussing Ming Lee as well as Bia exchanging a couple of words with her sister, Nicki Minaj, and Candace Owens seems to be on Beyonce and Mama Tina's neck. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about why the Navy and the Beehive are getting into it on Twitter. So, well, this is because of the Billboard list, okay? The Billboard greatest pop star of the 21st century list. Now, they recently revealed that Rihanna is the third greatest pop star. And for those of you who do not know, it was only three people remaining that people were speculating are going to occupy the top three, and that is Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Rihanna. So Rihanna obviously being ranked third means Beyonce is either on number one or on number two, which puts her ahead of Rihanna. So of course the Navy are not having it. They feel like when it comes to the charts, when it comes to the numbers, and when it comes to actual influence, Rihanna has got more influence than Beyonce. So of course they are bringing in screenshots of how well and how stable Rihanna's last album has been on the charts. And the Beehive are also defending their favorite, saying that, listen, we cannot be talking about the greatest pop star of the 21st century when the other person doesn't even want to do music anymore. And some people are arguing that, well, this is not about, who's got a successful business and things like that. This is about the music. And so they do feel like, well, Beyonce does deserve getting, that spot. Now, the craziest analogy that I've seen on Twitter today is people were saying, well, money can buy everything, insinuating that, well, Beyonce's money afforded her a better spot than Rihanna, which in my own opinion, I'm like, Rihanna is a billionaire as well. And if it's about money, clearly she didn't care about this list enough, to pay for it. Okay, if you guys are saying that, well, Beyonce had to pay for this, so money rules and stuff like this, that analysis when talking about Rihanna and Beyonce, for me, it kind of doesn't really make sense. But anyway, you guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about that? Who do you think is more deserving of this? And do you think that Beyonce herself is going to be on the first place, or you think that it's Taylor who is, taking that top spot? Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Nicki Minaj. So it seems like Nicki Minaj and Ebro might be on good terms. Now, you do know those two have had a very, very shaky relationship. One that has made Nicki Minaj call him out, during certain times. And it's no secret that during the H train, he was one of the major media personalities that was going out there trying to paint a narrative. And I will never forget the entire Rosenberg interview, because he was also there kiki and laughing together with Rosenberg, saying that, well, they spoke to execs. Oh my God, Rosenberg, you might have ended Nicki Minaj. He is the same dad. He is the same guy. So no matter how now he tries to come out here and be like, oh, this, all that, and try and act neutral, he was like one of the pioneers of the H train when it comes to media platforms. So of course, people would say something when he seemingly does something positive for Nicki Minaj. Onika Statistics tweeted and said, Insecure by Juice WRLD and Nicki Minaj has been added to Ebro Daden's Apple Music playlist at number one. And Nicki saw that and, put an appreciative heart sign, loving sign, and tagged Ebro and said it old man Ebro at, Apple Music with that love, grateful sign. And of course, people are like, oh, well, it seems like the two of them are really getting along very well and stuff like that. And I'm like, listen, if she likes it, that's okay. And but personally, I'll forever remember what they've done to her, including Ebro himself. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that. I feel like some of them are just now supporting her because they have no option. But had the S trend been successful, they wouldn't be singing the same thing. Now they've got no option but to support true talent. But anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Beyonce and Candace Owens. Oh my God. Now, if you know anything about Candace Owens, once she makes up her mind and sets her mind to something, she will drag it. That's what Candace does, okay? And it seems like now it's Candace Owens versus Mama Tina versus Beyonce herself, because you guys do know that Beyonce doesn't respond, okay? She doesn't respond, at least directly. If she does, then she doesn't, say it from her own mouth. If she does respond, then maybe she does it via her mom. She herself really does act like she doesn't even pay attention to any of those things that are happening. So Candace was out there accusing Beyonce of getting paid by Kamala 10 million to speak at the rally. And that didn't sit well with Mama Tina, because this is what then she said. She said, so this has been flagged on Instagram as fake news and taken down. It's called false information. Sadly, other platforms with a lack of integrity still have it up. The lie is that Beyonce was paid $10 million to speak at a rally in Houston for Vice President Kamala Harris, when in fact, Beyonce did not receive a penny for speaking at a presidential candidate Vice President Kamala Harris presidential rally in Houston. In fact, she actually paid for her own flights for her and her team and total glam. They're not only lying, disrespecting Beyonce's name, but they are trying to further discredit the power of our vice president. When does the lies and rumors stop? Of course, you won't see this in the news, all right? And so that's Mama Tina speaking up and responding to Candace Owens, okay? But at the same time, it does seem like Candace is not backing down, because she did a video on her YouTube channel, basically saying that, Beyonce and Jay-Z's opinions do not hold weight like they used to 10 years ago, and don't tell us who to vote for, and say that, Candace say that you don't have to text from your mom's banner account on Instagram. Like, I'm just like, Candace, she's so ungovernable. Like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this woman. So she's doubling down and now saying that it's here against a lot of people. Of course, the lot of people being Beyonce's mother and Beyonce herself. And I can't believe that Candace just said that Beyonce takes from Mama Tina's account. Like, what? Let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about this, okay? Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, let us talk about Bia and Nicki Minaj. Now, you do know that the two of them have got a relationship. Whilst it may not be as loud, one thing for sure is that they do have, they do have like a relationship, a good relationship, but it's not one where they are like every 2 minutes, showing us PDA and stuff like that. Bia is generally a very laid back person, and so she just does what needs to be done without overdoing it. So after, of course, the updates of yesterday of Nicki becoming the female rapper with the most certifications, Bia came through and said, "Congrats, my sister," at Nicki Minaj. And Nicki responded and said, "Thank you, beautiful, #Bia." And I'm like, I love this. Like, sometimes people will do too much, don't even have your best interest at heart. Like we saw at some point when people were acting like, they will be coming in there swinging for Nicki Minaj, only for them to get a little bit of fame and start acting, in a certain way. So yeah, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, it seems like the Barbz are going all out, because they are selling out like no man's business. The pink print vinyls pre-orders, they are basically selling out. And so Nicki said, thanks y'all, I love y'all, to that. So yeah, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Ming Lee. So Ming Lee is under fire right now because while she is saying that there are a lot of people who are more colorist than herself, as if that's like a pass for her to be colorist. I didn't understand why she was saying it like, well, just because another person is West, you have to be that way. And she was celebrating being a Fashion Nova model and saying that she stays in a mansion and she takes care of her family. And I'm just like, being a Fashion Nova influencer, is that big of a flex? I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that. But for her age, I could see why she's celebrating having at least those coins coming through. So yeah, let me just insert what Ming Lee had to say, and then I will catch you guys after that.
People around me that are more colorist than me, bro. There are more colorists around these people in my comment section. And half of these people cannot be talking because they probably was because they all had their face too. They all had their little stages. Stop acting like y'all was good. Y'all was innocent. Stop acting. Stop asking. Son. Is y'all Gen Z? Get that shit out of my face. I live in an old time. Give a fuck. Y'all saw white chicks. They give a shit. Y'all acting like around y'all is not colorist than y'all. Y'all acting like around y'all is not colorist. You come around with y'all come around a bunch of young right? Say the most racist. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? Clock them? You're gonna clock them for it? You gonna tell a young oh, you're wrong because you're being a colorist. Gonna you right in the saying I don't give a get the fuck out of my face. Take act like can't even talk because I don't get this generation, bro. I don't get this generation, bro. Now. You choose to ruin your life like this? Baby, I'm a model for Fashion Nova, doing music in a mansion, providing for my family, and getting money. You cannot tell me anything when 106 followers and Krishan Rock being your profile picture. What? In the poorhouse. You'll be surprised. At least my house has stairs. At least my house has stairs. Not too much of Krishan Dashilin. Nah, I'm not saying Krishan's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, you got Krishan Rock in your profile picture. You don't even have your face, bro. Like, I'm thinking that was a model's face or something. That's not even a model's face. That's Krishan's face. Not even your own face is on the camera. Shut the fuck up.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, it seems like whilst the Transformers fans are fuming about the album, it is all a joke to the Transformer because she's been posting memes back and forth. And one of the tweets that she decided to share this morning was, well, morning to the Mighty Buddy Gang. And there is a meme of somebody saying that, well, they're such a liar. And at this point, I don't know if this is a coping mechanism or what exactly this is. She's trying to make fun, make jokes about it, like just like So let me know, you guys, do you think Armageddon is going to finally come in 2025, or do you think that this is the end of a career? Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about, Milagro and what she had to say about Armon and the Nicki Minaj situation. Now, you guys do know that when the situation was happening and just after it happened, for a hot minute, he tried to act like it was all fun and games and stuff like that, and he wasn't bothered, he wasn't pressed, and Milagro kind of clocked it and said, listen, you were pressed, okay? And this woman does not like you. And yeah, let me just insert what she had to say. I will say that with some of the things that she was saying, I do agree with her in as far as Armon being in denial of where they actually stand with Nicki Minaj. But in as far as Nicki talking down on all YouTubers and things like that, I'm just like, but listen, we are YouTubers, aren't we? And yeah, some of us really do talk about the female rap girlies, eh? And so for that reason, I don't really find it offensive if somebody says you are a YouTuber, because I mean, that's what we are, aren't we? YouTubers. That's what we are. But anyway, let me insert that, and I don't think that I'll be coming back after that. So thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. Until my next one, see you.
Excuse me? Yeah, she pulled a JT on him. She pulled a JT on you. He was supposed to, if he was gonna do this at all, he was supposed to set that phone down and stand up like he was on Star and perform this. You sound winded. You act like you don't know the words all the way. What's going on?
And okay, period.
Mm-mm. That ain't gonna work.
Be so for real right now. Listen, you got listen.
Gross.
You're the queen. You are the queen. We just want you to queen. That's it.
But sweetheart, I don't think you got the analogy.
Oh.
I don't
Listen.
think you guys understand. Let me tell you something. How many songs have you put out since you've been trying to make it as an artist?
Well, probably like 12.
Oh.
So did you make
I'm not really a rapper though.
What are you?
I'm more like a melodic, like, and I'm really not like, it's like a hobby, yeah.
What the is a melodic? You a melodic? Child.
I'm more like a sing.
You see, that's, let me stop you there. You see, that's the thing about me. You know, I do it all. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means when I feel the vibe of the song, I have to assess it like a doctor would.
This is queen, but here's what I'm saying. I think a lot of the Barbz are afraid to tell you that we want to turn up. Like, we've got the relationship.
Okay, let me give this comment. There are too many Nicki Minaj fans in the world to say people are scared to tell you anything. Because so many Barbz sit up all day giving opinions unsolicited all day and all night. These people that made subsets of the damn fan base because there are so many different opinions. So I don't think anyone's scared to tell Nicki shit. I truly believe that you have certain people who idolize her, who think that everything she does is epic, iconic, the best. That I do think that some people do think that. I just also believe that those same people are not going to be the ones you need to go to get a well-rounded opinion of what you're doing. Is that fair? Okay, so I don't think anybody's afraid of anything. I just think that you have some diehards and you have some people that can, take a step back and look at it and say, I do love you, but I don't really like this. That's all. So there's that. The fuck? It's really not even a big deal. I mean, okay.
We got the religion. We want to turn up.
Sweetheart, the boss been turning up all year on our number one grossing female rap to our boy. Sit your stupid.
So let me ask you this. Why do you think Press Play is the song that's still carrying right now in the streets?
Oh, y'all are not having a laugh together, is the whole thing about this. I don't understand how he's trying to make this a positive. What does that even mean? Oh, when she turned Joe mic off. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm tracking. Thank you. So was that the goal? To get cussed at? That I would. Okay.
With her girl, all that pre.
Armon went in and he is now listed as a verified musician on YouTube. So when you now go to his name, he is listed, he got the little artist tag. He is a verified artist on YouTube. I don't think you would go through that trouble. I don't think you would even market yourself that way. Go to Armon's YouTube page right now. And next to his name, you will see a music symbol in a verified box. So, I felt like he was disingenuous about what he gives to it because she was already downplaying the impact of it. And I think that that was a way to kind of protect himself and say, well, I don't even really, it's a hobby. I do it for fun, basically. So 12 songs that didn't hit the charts or didn't make or didn't make it to number one. Okay, so what? Because it's just a hobby. But it's not a hobby. Do y'all remember that I was proud of Armon and happy for him? And do you remember the way Armon clowned when he said that his album made it on the charts on Apple? Hello. Armon was twerking, out of breath, literally hooping and hollering, and he literally was so happy. Stop playing with me. Ah, ah. He was going crazy. He was so happy about that. Do y'all remember Armon made a music video and he was not pleased with how much money he spent on the music video based on like the return? Do you remember I congratulated him then? And when I gave commentary, I said, well, the video is in 4K. It looked good. You can see some money went into it. So don't tell Nicki that it's a hobby when it's not. But like I said, I could see him downplaying it because she was trying to downplay it. So why would I come up here and say it's my passion so you could tell me I need a new one? So you can play in my face some more. So I get it.
The comments, they said it was world.
Needed y'all to know, and y'all got a crash course in Armon.
Oh. Why is that coming back up? Because that was a joke that you wrote off, right? Because you lived for it, right? I feel like it was always nice, nasty, and it continued to escalate. Armon was trying to be shady. And Nicki met him where he was at, and I think he felt slighted. And then he started throwing them jabs, and then that energy just changed, child. I stand on what I said about feeling like she don't like him like that, but she was willing to entertain and engage. And then it took a left turn because it started getting personal. It's how I'm gauging the situation at this point. But I think on both ends, y'all are doing a lot for nothing, honestly, for different reasons. I don't feel like Nicki needs to give the time of day to people she does not value. And I think Armand needs to learn how to read the damn room a little bit better. They said taking it personal how? Well, when Armand turns around and tells Nicki Big Difference had a trash verse, I think now you feel a way about what she's telling you. I feel like he took what she had said personally about him and what he does in his 12 songs. And so he said what he said about Big Difference. I think we got that response because he took it personally.
It's Juice WRLD song. I know.
Y'all know I hate when that girl laughs like that.
Be quiet. Stop.
Okay.
So you need.
I agree. I agree. They said he trying to pay it and not take it personally, but it's actually fucking with him because he don't know how to clap her back. Yes, I agree. I agree. So maybe it's not a nervous laugh. Maybe it's a let me keep it cool laugh. Because this is a mess. So I can get jiggy with that. Okay. Okay. I can see that.
About that's what I do. You know because you are a celebrity. Nicki Minaj after 17 years. Do you know why you still talking about Nicki mother?
Whole thing about this. She just called him dumb. And in my opinion, she is laughing at him at this point. And then my spirit feels like he's nervous. That his laughing is nervous kind of laugh. He keep on doing this giggle, and I feel like it's to fill up the air. My song is this. What the fuck do you keep doing? I hate goofy ass laughs. What the I hate unnecessary laughs and people smiling all damn day. What the fuck is you laughing for? What is the problem? What? The fuck? I ain't got time for that. That's nonsense to me. That's nonsense.
Do you think that Insecure is my song or